Well, Jazzy, as many of you know, was featured in Vanity Fair as one of the new British it girls, right? Which you can either love or hate. I would imagine that title. Good news, bad news kind of thing, right? And this is your first film, right? And first time I would imagine being in Sundance, which is a big deal all the way around. But not your first experience in filmmaking.
Yeah, I made a short documentary. I've made 2 short documentaries, both for charity.
So in starting to get involved with film and obviously behind the camera when you're doing a documentary and kind of getting into narrative, and what made you decide to act?
Well, I hadn't really actually given it much thought, and it wasn't until I spoke to Erica about the whole idea of her film, and she told me the whole story, and I loved the story, and she asked me if I'd help, and I was like, of course, and then it led to playing Anna.
Right, and Erica being the writer-director.
Yeah.
And this movie is intense. I mean, it's a lot. You're not just kind of a pretty girl in a movie. It takes on a lot of themes, obviously, the issues that girls have or teenagers have, the divorce, stepfather, and that kind of drama, and the power of the internet and Facebook and all that stuff. How does that play into your own life?
I think for all teenage girls, you can relate to them. All of the girls, like, they all have something you can relate to, and I think that's one of the reasons why it's a great film for teenage girls to watch, because they can relate to it.
Like I said, there's a lot of intensity in this film. How did you get there in terms of your being able to act that and get to that place where you could, do what you have to do for the character?
Yeah, I was just to kind of put myself in a situation and think how she'd be feeling, and like map out like her timeline of her life and how it all came together and how she got to this place, that place, and kind of kept a diary of everything. And yeah.
And are you friends with the cast?
Adjoa, who plays Emily, we've been best friends since we were 12, so younger than that actually, since we were 7. But Erica met us both when we were 12. And yeah, so that was amazing working with her as well. And all of the girls now are all really good friends, which was so nice, and all kind of clicked straight away. So. Well,
this is certainly a good start for you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of Sundance. I mean, are you going to get a chance to see any movies, or?
I hope so. I really want to. Yeah, I hope so.
That's great. All right, well, nice to see you, Jazzy.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.